Most students at Washington Park use TikTok. However, most of them aren't aware of the major security and privacy risks. Emilia Nestorowski reports.
TikTok is one of the most popular social media platforms. TikTok, however, sometimes carries inappropriate content and, according to U.S. law enforcement, can pose a significant threat to privacy and personal information.
I use TikTok basically every day.
There are some students who say they don't use social media, although they are a small percentage.
I wouldn't want TikTok because I don't want people to track me and know where I am at this moment.
According to the Department of Homeland Security, there are many simple precautions that can be taken to protect online privacy and safety, such as remember to log out of accounts before leaving a computer terminal, even in a home computer. Never post vacation plans online. Never give out identifying information such as your name, home address, school name, telephone number, and social security number. Oh, and don't give out your date of birth either.
Would you watch other people's videos? Why or why not?
I would watch other people's videos because then I can do things encouraging like good job or clapping emoji.
If you had it, how much of your screen time would you spend on it?
Probably an hour.
TikTok has been causing controversy and concern across the globe. According to Reuters, for example, TikTok has been banned in Canada. Citing national security concerns, ByteDance, TikTok's owner, has until January 19th to sell TikTok or they will face a ban. According to TikTok, last year, they passed 150 million users in the United States. We interviewed Detective Mark Skoke from the New Jersey State Police Internet Crimes Against Children Unit.
Nobody ever reads when you sign up for an app or anything, all that fine print and what you're actually agreeing to. So that kind of is where this problem originated from. Really, I would say that any app people should be worried about because you don't know where all that information is going. Obviously, TikTok is owned by China, so who knows what they're doing with all that information. But that could be said for any application. It was just found out that WhatsApp, which is a chatting application where it's supposed to be end-to-end encrypted, which means it's secure and nobody should be able to see what you're saying. It was just found out that WhatsApp can be, the government can see what is being transmitted in there. So you never really know what is going to be accessible to the government or to a foreign country or to even a regular criminal who can maybe hack in or access that information somehow. But TikTok is also very valuable in the sense that it is an avenue for people to put out so much information that is easily consumed for people, and it's been very successful in helping stop, not to go down any rabbit holes or anything, but stop fake news and things like that from being spread, and people can kind of get a better sense of what the truth actually is. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in a way.
How much of your time is spent scrutinizing TikTok, and why is it such a big concern?
As I just mentioned, for those reasons, but we have so many different applications. We can't really focus in my unit just on one. We receive cyber tips from every possible application or electronic service provider.
There are several investigations that the ICAC unit does. In fact,
the main one is a cyber tip investigation, which is a reactive investigation where we get what's called a cyber tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and then we investigate that cyber tip based on the information that is contained within that report. Another type of investigation we do is a peer-to-peer investigation, which is a little before your time, but back when I was growing up and the internet was new, there is something called Napster and Aries and LimeWire. It's a peer-to-peer sharing software where you could go online and say you're looking for a movie to download. You'll find somebody that has that movie and you can download it from them, and then you just share songs, movies, things like that. People still use programs of that nature, but to find child exploitation material. And then the third type of investigation we do is undercover chatting, which will pretend, we are trained as investigators to do undercover chatting where we pretend that we are children ourselves, and we'll go onto different apps and websites and talk to people who are looking to harm a child.
Most of the 6th to 8th graders use TikTok at Washington Park School. Many of them are unaware of the risks and should proceed with caution. Amelia Nostrovsky, TBN.